supposed to?
Yes.
Alrighty. I never know what to do for the intro on this.
Hey guys, it's Nicole.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Hey everybody, it's Bunny.
Alright. I was gonna say hey
No,
everybody.
you should be, what did that guy say? Or no, not that guy. What did that girl say? Alleged pedophile, James Charles.
Yeah. No, alleged groomer is what she said.
Another day, another James Charles grooming session.
Alright.
Another day, another minor issue.
Hey bitches, welcome back to the vlog channel. We are sitting here with the Peanut Gallery. Say hello.
Hello.
Vanessa, you guys know. Vanessa, some of you are in the comment section saying that you've missed her content. Yeah, it's been a while, Vanessa.
It's been a hot ass
It's been a long time.
You know, I'm taking a mental health break.
Okay. Alright, so
we could all use one of those, girl. We could all use one of those.
So we decided that we were going to order some Taco Bell right now. We got this big ass bag of it. Apparently the nacho fries are back.
Yes.
Dustin is the one that loves the nacho fries. We're going to talk about alleged groomer James Charles.
We've had another minor issue, girl.
Another minor issue has been going on with James Charles, but I want to talk about this Pink News video that was put out because Paige sent it to us, and when I clicked on it, I don't know what Pink News is. I've never heard of them, but I need to view more of their content. They were going in on James Charles. They got
from
him
the
fucking
jump.
together.
They were going in,
not
on
like
him.
sugarcoating shit. I don't know what kind of news organization this is. God damn.
Alleged groomer James Charles has been exposed once again for sliding into the messages of a 17-year-old. Teenage TikToker Eddie, who is now 18, was in high school when the then 23-year-old James Charles asked him how old he is on a TikTok live. Instagram gossip account TTokTok shared a recording of Eddie's live stream, featuring a sneaky comment from makeup guru James Charles, asking for an age check, please. This new information comes just months after James was forced to break his silence on the grooming and sexual harassment allegations made against him by two 16-year-old boys in 2021. Many users made comments under the post about how it would have been easy for James to Google Eddie's age as he's a famous TikToker, and others repeated the fact that he was in high school at the time. One comment read, "That guy looks 15." Another said, "At this point, I'm convinced James Charles is R. Kelly in the making. Put James behind bars." Users didn't like how impersonal the comment came across, and noted that Eddie looked underage. If you need an age check for someone, you don't need to be talking to them. And even if he just asked for his age, it's gross that he is attracted to underage-looking boys. One user even spotted a clue on Eddie's social media that showed he was of school age. Eddie's 7th TikTok is literally him playing high school soccer.
So here, is it going to focus?
Here.
Okay,
Come on.
Put it on my hand. Put it on my hand. But did it take it off of you? No, we both have them. Okay. So here, is it doing it?
No.
No?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay. So here are the nacho fries. Dustin got 2 of those.
I got 2 of them.
Right there. Why do these look a little bit more...
I don't know, but...
That's weird. Do they season them differently?
Girl,
Maybe
I
it
don't
just has
know.
more seasoning.
Did it look orange?
I ordered 2
One
of
of them
these.
looks really orange, like
They
it
look
might have
very-
Doritos on it.
Wait. Isn't there supposed to be
Oh.
one nacho fry where it's spicy now? Or am I thinking something else?
Maybe there is.
Definitely not. These are not
Alright,
spicy.
the one cheese sauce was a little messed up.
I never even eat the cheese sauce.
What is this? Is this the Pintos and cheese?
Yep.
I used to always get Pintos and cheese when I was a kid and I would be sick. My parents would be like, "We're gonna go to Taco Bell." I'm like, "Okay."
Why is it like dripping?
So that's the Pintos and cheese. And then this is the grilled cheese burrito.
You know what you can't get
It's
here,
the
though?
deluxe cravings box, the chili cheese burrito.
Yep.
I know, I'm very upset about it.
I look like Amberlynn Reed doing her happy food dance.
Did she do a happy food dance?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a lot of cardio. She eats a lot.
You should leave that in.
What?
That.
Oh no, I wasn't being mean. She eats a lot.
She good. It's good. It's really, really good.
So the reason that Pink News made their video is allegedly, James Charles has been caught once again trying to do something with someone under the age of 18. Now, this situation, James Charles went into a live stream and he said, "age check," and put a face or said LOL or something. People are commenting and they're saying, "James, if you have to do an age check for someone, you should probably steer clear of them."
It's
okay?
that part right
But
there.
no, because remember he did that podcast with Logan Paul and he was talking about how high school.
And how he would
Literally,
go
high
for the
school.
absolute youngest
Yeah.
age available.
Yeah, and I know that people are going to be in the comment section saying, "Well, there's some 18-year-olds that are in high school." Bro.
You know what he meant.
Mm-hmm.
He knew what he meant. You know what he meant. Now, keep in mind, I don't have the receipts readily available. I'm going to try to find them. But there is also an instance where there was I think it was FaZe something. There's so many people out there with the name FaZe before their name.
Yeah.
Back in the day, it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago. James Charles tweeted back to this guy and he was like, oh, damn, you're cute. And then somebody replied and said, oh, he's 17. And James Charles said, oh, I'm sorry. He has a proven track record of doing this type of shit. If you are into people that you have to age check, you don't work at a convenience store. You're a makeup artist. Why are you checking ID? Like, seriously, like, but I will say, I got carded the other day when I was buying some vapes.
There was a sign that said, we card everyone.
There was not. There was not.
Have you ever seen those signs?
Yes. James Charles needs to card everyone. Well,
or he does,
the
apparently.
Fact that he
said that he is.
Why is that even, like, that is a red flag.
No, but why would you go into someone's live chat and say, age check, question mark, like, haha, he's poking fun at it once again. Because he thinks it's funny that Tati called him out for some shit, and then from there on, more people called him out for more shit.
We're going to talk about that in my video. Because in my video, I have a thing that Tati put on Instagram when all this stuff happened, when she called him out and decimated his career for this very shit she's talking about, basically, or she was talking about. And I have a statement that she put on Instagram that a lot of people do not remember. And she basically called James a predator. Like, everybody knows this. It's like common knowledge now.
There seems to be a lot of predators. A lot of predators with the name.
People always laugh when I say the Predator Pales. That's literally what it is.
Yeah, no, it is. Predator paints.
Predator Pales.
The grilled cheese burrito from Taco Bell is so good.
I'm just eating out of both of these.
I'm just back here counting my calories.
You want a nacho fry?
No, I don't like them. I've never been a fan of the nacho fries.
Throw me a nacho fry in the back.
But the fact that you don't eat them with the cheese.
Just throw it over your head and see if you can get it.
No.
I'm catching, girl. Those taste different.
So on top of Pink News calling out James Charles in that manner, Sugar and Spice, the drag queens from, like, they're known from TikTok, but now they were on RuPaul's Drag Race the last season. Love them a lot. I thought that they were great on the fucking show. They made a video, I think it was Spice that was in the video, and she was talking about how they no longer follow James Charles, and she said that it was because he's, like, allegedly still talking to minors.
Spice, why did James Charles unfollow you and Sugar on Instagram? Isn't that hilarious that he unfollowed us when in actuality it should have been the other way around? Like, me and Sugar should have unfollowed his ass when we found out that he was still texting to me. Carmelita, what are your thoughts on Jeffree Star weighing in on the whole James Charles scandal?
As he should. He wasn't saying anything I didn't agree with. These predators hide in plain sight.
What makes you say that?
The long nails, the BBL, it told me all I needed to know.
Wow.
It's giving a Bug's Life.
Oh, not a Bug's Life. So you pulled out of the James Charles Club the night before? Yes, we were gonna do it. Don't ask why. We were so ignorant to what was going on. Basically, everything resurfaced. It all came out again. His brother apparently isn't talking to him for 2 years, so that says it all. And I actually did my research, and it's really dark and ugly. And honestly, I would have given the benefit of the doubt if he was actually a nice person when we met him at his house. He couldn't even give us the time of day. I mean, we literally had to talk to him through his assistant.
He didn't make eye contact?
No, he didn't. Maybe once at the very end. He couldn't have a conversation unless it was about himself. Literally everything everyone says about him is true. Like, he's just not a good person. Oh, well, did I go in?
You could see that.
Was it too much? Yeah.
We could see that about him.
Oh, you said we could see.
We could see.
Would you ever do a video with James still? You know, we were like, maybe we'll do charity work and rehabilitate his image. But then we thought about it again and we were like, oh yeah, no.
Okay. This is not me trying to defend James Charles in any capacity, because he is what he is. We know what he is, right? Yep. But do you think that they're saying that because they know that people are going to take that, or do you think that they witnessed something?
Well, no. Apparently, James Charles said publicly somewhere why he stopped following them. He unfollowed them. So a lot of people are like, now you're upset that James Charles unfollowed you, so you're trying to call him out, but you were okay with the behavior prior to that.
That's what I was wondering.
I don't know, but I could see it.
Honestly, anybody that befriends James Charles, anybody that interacts with him, that supports his brand, they're enabling a predator. Period, point blank, end of story. I don't care how you try to rationalize it or explain it away. If you are friends with James Charles, if you engage with his content, if you support his brands, after everything that has came out, where he even had to refer to the people that he interacted with as victims.
Girl, we're sitting here in this video talking about him getting called out again for going into someone's live stream and saying age check. The guy was like 16 or 17 years old.
No, I believe he was 17.
Yeah, one of his last things that he posted, I think she said was the 7th TikTok over, was playing high school like soccer. So he was playing the high school sports goal.
I wonder if he had enough armpit hair for James. Listen, I'm not dogging anybody out because fetishes are fetishes. It's just weird because it's James.
I don't want to sniff an armpit.
I don't
It's
either.
never been my thing. I know Vanessa's into some weird shit.
Oh, yes. I just want to sniff all the pits.
No, you know,
as long as they're not children.
listen, we do OnlyFans and all that, right? And I follow a lot of people on OnlyFans, and listen, I can't, like, the ass, when people say sniff it, like, why would I want to sniff an ass? Is that what James Charles is doing with people's armpits?
They put this inside of 2 shells.
Yeah, because one broke.
Yeah.
You know what you should do? Have you seen the TikTok hack where they take the cheese quesadilla and they put the tacos in it and do it?
Mm-mm.
You've never seen that?
Have you ever had a McGangbang?
Yep.
I'm sure you guys have.
I've only had one gangbang ever.
I've never been a part of one.
I have.
Doesn't mean I'm opposed to it.
You know what? I wasn't upset about it. I honestly wasn't.
I'm sure you weren't friendly porn.
I wasn't.
I'm sure you had a marvelous time.
I did. I did. I love a crunchy taco.
Crunchy tacos and gangbangs.
I think I got a crunchy taco too. I don't know, because I'm almost kind of full from these fries, to be honest. Oh. Did your taco break?
Mm-hmm. And since we were on the topic of James, we have to talk about RawBeautyKristi. This is something that I've been getting in my inbox a lot over the past few weeks.
Girl.
Obviously, we've been going through some things, having to like just uproot everything. But I wanted to talk about her because she has been uploading videos and posting over on her Instagram story, and she has yet to address supporting James Charles. And a lot of people are upset about it. A lot of people are really annoyed that she has just come back and she's like pulled a Nikita and brushed it off.
Here's the thing, right? If you're going to use your platform to call out people that hurt children, and I know I sound like a broken record, but if you're going to call out people that hurt children, call out all people that hurt children, not just people that you think hurt children. James Charles has been accused of things. Some of the things have been proven, right? He's admitted this out of his own mouth, right? I don't want to hear people say that they don't know, especially people that are in this industry, that she said herself that they are she didn't say besties. What did she say? Buddies, maybe? Pals, or whatever. They followed one another. She followed him up until this happened when Peter called her out. And then she had that whole phone call with Peter, basically saying, I don't want this to look performative, and I also don't want you to feel like I'm manipulating you. Girl, you tried to manipulate Peter.
Don't lie.
You tried to manipulate Peter. He wasn't having it. He called you out. If you're going to call out people that hurt kids, keep the same energy, even with your friends, girl. Even with your friends.
Which friend?
Well, you know, a lot of people are.
Say the name!
A lot of people are calling out Nikki Tutorials for that very same reason.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we have Jaclyn Hill, who has also in the past 3 or 4 months shouted him out in a video and said, "Oh, it's James Charles." And then she used the Predator face sponge. I don't understand how all these people can be so oblivious to what has been accused of James Charles that he's admitted to.
They're not oblivious. It's because at the end of the day, all these influencers only care about the bottom line, as that is their money. So they're doing collaborations, thinking this person is great.
Hell,
I'm sorry, kids.
Look even at Jojo Siwa, right? She's been getting called out because of her support for Colleen Ballinger, right? So she also, if I'm not, no, she does support James Charles because he took her her very own Predator pill. So Jojo Siwa is now supporting Colleen Ballinger openly. She did that whole podcast with Howie Mandel.
Are you friends with Colleen Ballinger still?
This is the first time that I've talked about this, so I just want to make sure I say my exact piece that I want to say. The internet can take a lie and run so far with it, so far that it's to the point where you just can't do anything about it. And I've had that happen to me, and I know Colleen very, very, very well, and I think the work that Colleen has done for the internet is incredible. I think her creativity is incredible. Miranda Sings is a character, is a comedian, and I think that it's very hard to be a character where people are also looking at you as you're a real human behind that character. And I think being a comedian is very hard because you were able to do things years ago that were okay. And now that we've grown and we've matured, we've realized that they're not okay. You know what I mean?
How is it for you now being her friend and reading some of what we read? Do you think it's all a lie? Do you think it's like, have you talked to her?
There have been a lot of people on the internet who have gotten hit with this cancellation. And a lot of them I know, some of them I don't know. And I look at it and I see that this is a sensitive subject. Somebody who is affected by any sort of anything having to do with adults, and I mean, for real grooming it's a very sensitive thing.
The fact that she did that podcast, and honestly, I think that there was some grooming going on in that situation.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Colleen and Jojo. So I'm not surprised that Jojo defended her in that fucking manner, because she probably doesn't think there's anything wrong with the behavior that Colleen was having.
Yeah.
So
now, I don't want to come down hard on JoJo, because I do think that she grew up in an environment that fostered that type of thing. She may not even be aware.
Read the room.
Well, no,
Read the room.
she should not just go with somebody because it didn't happen to her from them doesn't mean it didn't happen to other people. And I think that's what a lot of people are pissed about.
I'm surprised. What is this thing? It's the beefy something burrito. I'm surprised that her PR team and her publicist or whatever allowed her to say the things that she did, and it actually allowed her to answer the questions about maybe they weren't there. Maybe she just went over and said, "I got this." Maybe she's being more independent in her older years.
All I know is that Jojo Siwa has been surrounded by some very problematic people throughout the years, like Colleen, Todrick Hall, Abby Lee Miller. Abby Lee Miller is gross herself. She admitted that she's still attracted to high school boys.
Okay, Abby, have you seen
what?
All the Right Moves?
No.
That's the best movie ever.
With him in it?
Oh my God, yes, All the Right Moves. He's a high school football player. Oh my
Ooh.
God. That's my downfall. I like the high school football players. I still like them.
I like the coaches.
Not one that used to be in high school, but one that is. Yeah. Everybody, Abby Lee Miller here, just to set the record straight. I do like those hot, athletic, muscular types of guys. The jocks. I always have, and I always will. And they must be able to go out to a club, gamble in Vegas, rent an ADA-compliant, handicapped accessible van, and they should also have a business, a bank account, success, and passion in their own right. Now, if you saw the movie All the Right Moves, starring Tom Cruise playing a high school football star, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you haven't, go watch it, and then you'll know. This November is my high school class reunion. Shout out Penn Hills, whoop whoop! And I hope that the heartthrob is there. But if he's not, I heard Tom Brady's available.
You're
I
gross.
love her show, though.
I never watched any of that. I couldn't get into it. Like Toddlers and Tiaras, and Dance Moms, all that shit.
During Dance Moms, I didn't get down with how she was screaming at the kids and all that. But the interactions between the mothers and Abby were always good. There were people pulling her hair. It was great.
No.
It was great.
You know what's better than that, though? Escaping Polygamy.
Oh, I love Escaping Polygamy. That is a great show, and they need to bring it back because there are more people that are trying to escape.
I'm telling you, you need to do the Sister Wives drama.
I cannot get into this season with Sister Wives. It's so boring.
I can't either. It's
old shovelhead Robin. Her head, I'm sorry. It's shaped like a shovel. What is that shovel? Not the flat.
It's
the pointed.
Oh, the spade?
Yeah, that one.
Look at one of those and look at Robin. You're going to agree.
She's a spade.
I am convinced that all the issues started in all those marriages to the way that they are now when Robin came along.
It
was all about Robin.
It was all about Robin.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, back to RawBeautyKristi. Mm-hmm. I don't think she's ever going to address it.
She doesn't have to.
I think what's going to happen is time's just going to go by. There's going to be another incident, and then people are going to look back at it. Maybe she's going to get away with it this time.
Are you talking about another incident with James Charles?
Oh, well, I mean, this is another incident.
This is another incident. RawBeautyKristi. Yeah, she's going to be, mum's the word. She's not going to address it because she has successfully come back to YouTube and just ignored it. She clickbaited a little bit off the situation where I'm going to address some important things or whatever she said. And then it was something about a dead tree in her backyard. They were going to tear down. I don't know what the homestead. But she came back. People are calling her out in her comment section. They're still calling her out on Instagram. And she's just keeping it pushing. You
know what? You know what's really sad about all of this with RawBeautyKristi for me? I genuinely used to love her latex content, and this is the time of year that I would be looking for that for it. If you go back on my Twitter and look, at least for the past 2 to 3 years, I have always tweeted at her and asked her to make latex content. Why can't she do shit like that anymore? Girl, get in a latex video, do that, and talk about James Charles and how he's a predator. And listen, I might even send you a super chat, a super thanks. It's just sad. It's disheartening because she is one of the people that I actually thought would have nothing to do with James Charles. It's really sad.
All right, and with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. Those last, I think the last 2 things that I got are the same burrito. The beefy melt.
I didn't like it
burrito.
last time we got it.
It did not taste good. I was not
Girl,
giving what it was supposed
I've
to do.
ate like 3/4 of this one and then like a half of this one. These nacho fries are good. I love these. I wish that they would sell this seasoning because I would buy it.
Oh, if they sold those like in the freezer section. Oh, that'd be good.
That's a good idea.
So
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. We'll see you guys all in our next video. Bye.